Hi, it's Kia with Kiaradox channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching. This video is actually in response to an email that I received about a week ago. And I really wasn't going to respond to the email. And then I guess my Leo ego got in and I felt, I don't know, important. And I felt like somebody actually does want my opinion. So basically the emailer asked me, what do I think about her theory? And I'm going to paraphrase her theory, but her theory is that black women hold the key, but black men use that key and open the door and take another woman of another race or another color through the door. And her evidence was a few videos. The main evidence was Ralph Smart of Infinite Waters. He did a video years ago. I actually did see this video that he said that black women held the key, and this was really before he gained popularity. Now the emailer says that he has a white partner, and I don't know if he does or not, but this is what she claims. And she said that there was another video he did that kind of sparked this white and black conversation, but kind of in a negative way because he didn't address it. He kind of just put up this image of a woman that was supposed to represent Egyptians, but she was like a fair-skinned black lady. And the comments of that video got a lot of response, whether it was for or against it. A lot of people said yes, ancient Egyptians were black. Then a lot of people said no. And a lot of Egyptians today, they are white. When you categorize Egyptians on like government documentation, even no matter what color of skin they have, when they come to America, they are marked as white. So that is something that, if it's right or wrong, that's the way. This was another thing she said, that black women are closer to the original. So we have we are closer to the spirit, or closer to we have a closer connection to the creator, because we are closer to the original that was created. So black women have to, do all the work to initiate whatever it is in that person's life, and then that person usually leaves her and goes off and enjoys life with someone else. That's a lot of hurt, and that's something that should be talked about. Like, you should be with whoever makes you happy. But why is it that some black men are only happy with someone other than someone who looks like their mother? It's all about being attracted to something or wanting to preserve that which you are proud of. So if you're proud of your skin color, you're proud of your nappy hair, like I am. So anybody who have anything to say about my nappy hair, it's gonna go, because I'm proud of my hair. Okay, I'm proud of my large nose. I didn't get the big lips like most black people do, but that's okay. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, I'm proud of that. So I want that to continue. And if I fell in love with someone who was not my same color, then okay, then I would want to bring forth something that is half me and half my partner. But I don't seek after a certain race. I don't think any person who is comfortable and proud of themselves will purposely go out and seek out a particular kind of person, unless they're trying to erase something that they don't like about themselves, if their goal is procreation. If their goal is something else, like people have different goals in life, and you may have this partner right now, but that may not be your partner forever. Or if that is your forever partner, it could be that is the point in time, that's your life at that moment, and that's what you want to experience at that moment, or that is what came into your life. And some people just settle down with whoever is close. Somebody that don't have to do a lot of work. So if you're a black person around a lot of white people, then you're going to probably have a white partner. When I decided to go ahead and reply to this comment, I decided to look at it from a astrological, metaphysical, and numerological perspective. So let's look at it that way. Let's take out the color. Let's take out black woman and let's put in the energy that is the initiator, that is the first. In numerology and in astrology, that is Aries, Mars, that fighter. Numerology is the number one. That is the initiator, that is the leader. So instead of saying, you know, I'm a black woman, say I vibrate on the frequency of the number one, and I have this Aries, Mars dynamic energy. What is complementary to the number one energy? So you would probably want to find a 9 energy. Somebody who, this is very simplistic, I'm just giving you like something that you can mull over and decide for yourself. But say, you know, you do vibrate on a number one, you may want a number 9 to help you bring it to completion. Or like a number, not a number 8, but a number 3, somebody who is creative that can help you like channel that energy into creation and create something. I mean, a lot of times the number one energy is supposed to be a leader, and a lot of times it's lonely at the top. So your job on this planet may, I'm not saying it will, but it may require you to be alone. And you know, that's one thing that you have to deal with. But definitely, because in numerology, I am a number 1. My birthday, my life path number is a number 1. So I really understand how it is to have to be alone a lot of times and have to stand up for myself and be the only one, and I have to stand up strong and tall, and I have to continue to say what I believe, even if nobody else believes it, even if everybody else is against me. You know, I had this happen at my job a couple years ago, and I felt like I was right. I still feel like I was right, but I was the only one who said it, and they took a vote, and everybody sided with the other person. And I said, well, I still believe what I believe, but I'm willing to work with the group. So that is what, and at first I was about to say, you know what, forget it. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm done. I don't want to be on this team anymore. But I had to humble myself, and I had to go along with the team, but I had to stand strong and say, look, I know we're not going to do this, but this is what I believe. And I held on to my belief that time, which I think was correct. And I still think it was correct. Because in the end, some of the things that I said initially, they started to try to incorporate it at the last minute. But of course, it was too late at that moment. So that's just one example. But that's because, too, and I have to look at myself objectively, I needed to present it in a different way. I had to present it in a way that the people would be receptive to. Like, just because you're right, that does not mean that people are going to say or agree with you. And it's mostly at times in the physical realm, it's going to be about your delivery. So you need to work on your delivery. So as a Black woman, if you want to look at it as if you are vibrating on this number 1 frequency, or this Aries Mars energy, and this is, you know, if you look at a Black woman in the stereotypical way, that we're loud, that we're manly, that we're, you know, all these different negative connotations that come with being labeled a Black woman. So what is that? Masculine energy, manly, masculine, that is also a number 1. That is also that Aries Mars energy. That's very masculine energy. So we have to learn really how people are going to perceive us. Like, and I always say intention is for me and perception is for everyone else. Like, I can't be responsible for what you perceive. in a way that is true, but you can be responsible for presenting yourself in a way that it is easy to perceive. You are here to be a leader, then at some point in time you're going to have to lead and you're going to have to teach. Being a leader is about teaching as well, and it's about explaining things that you may feel like you don't need to explain, like because you don't want people to get the wrong idea. Like you can't help with how someone perceives something that you do, but you can explain your intention, and if they want to listen to it or not, that's their right to do. But it's about most things in life, and that is the main theme of my channel, is about intention and basically explaining away understandings. Do Black women hold the key? If you held the key, Black woman, then recognize it, empower yourself, your mind, your intellect, and focus your emotion. When you put your emotion in line with your intellect, you can have better results. Be intentional about your energy. Put your energy into you first. Build yourself up. Build your business. Build your whatever you have going on for yourself. And then you can invite someone in to help you. Don't give the key away. What is the key? Well, the key to the universe is your yoni, your private areas. So don't just invite or allow anyone in that area, and in your mind as well, because it's not just down here. Like, a lot of people think it's all about sex. Everything is about sex, but intimacy is not just about sex. Intimacy is about your mind, your heart. It's all of this. This is all, with someone who is complete, or in alignment, I should say. So yes, be very mindful and careful and intentional about who you allow to hold your key. As a number one vibration, you are a leader, but you have to have people to lead. So you can't just lead yourself. You have to lead others. So in order to lead others, you have to have people want to follow. So you have to basically embody what you say. It's not a do as I say type of leadership. That is not leadership. That's dictatorship. Leadership is something that is just so natural that it happens and people don't even realize it. People are, influenced by your leadership, and they want to help you. If you do have a lot of masculine energy, then use that in a way to support what your mission is, and that could be it could be inserting ideas, as the masculine energy is the one that kind of brings not brings clarity, but just brings logic to a situation that is chaotic. Chaos is the feminine energy, which I love because it's everything. It's all possibilities, but you can't experience every single, you probably don't want to experience every single possibility. You want to use the benefits of being a Black woman, being the person who does initiate things, that does set trends. You are a trendsetter. So set those trends, girl. And be intentional. And set trends that will put you in the best light, not those that mock you. I hope you got what I was trying to give you in this video. I hope you feel a little bit more empowered to initiate something that is going to be for your best benefit, that is going to help you and others around you, others that you love, rise up. Thank you so much once again, and I will see you next time.